We're at one of the best spots, Sundays River. We're going over. James from the Bed and Breakfast has been kind enough to arrange for us to get to the other side to Van der Rit. And for all the anglers that's been here, it's one of the top prime areas. Gonna go look for one of those big doggers, maybe slide some baits off the banks for the bigger fish.
Well, I'm extremely excited this morning. This is the first time to Van der Rit. I mean, this is the home of the cob. It's apparently one of the best cob waters in the country. I'm joining Caroline and Andre. We've just been dropped off by the one boat. You can only access it by boat. You can see it turn around. The Sundays River is beautiful. We've just seen little leeries chasing. Apparently it's a phenomenal cob river, so yeah. Fingers crossed we have a cracker day. Angling? Got a lovely cob here.
What a boy! First one for the morning.
No giant, but it's a lovely little cob here. We're just walking past this one bank. Basically the water's rolling onto the sandbank and then rolling to the side and into a gutter. We're throwing onto the gutter and pulling off there. I was winding this paddle tail very slowly with a straight rod and I went on, off. I stopped it and then I carried it wide and couldn't have gone 2 turns, went on again. We're probably looking at about a 2.5, maybe, probably about a 2.5 kilo cob. They're quite perceptive, they look bigger than they are. They're a lot of like head and gills. That's a cute little guy though, we're going to chuck him back in the water. There we go. Just to run you through the kind of tackle that I was using for the cob. Alright, I've got the Dow Windcast 5500, alright. Basically it's a large arbor fixed spool reel grinder. Alright. Now the large arbor, basically it casts further. The larger and longer, the wider and longer it is, the further you'll cast because there's less friction on the rim as the reel gets emptier during the cast. Alright. Paired with that I've got the Poseidon Ultralight spinning. It's 11'6" rod. It's a fast taper. You can throw anything from a 1.5 ounce. I've thrown a 4 ounce. It's rated to 3, but I'll throw a 4 anyway. It's probably the most versatile rod I've ever used.
Well, first this afternoon, and quite quiet this morning. We tried the artificial lures this morning for some cob, didn't get the result, and then decided to put some bigger raggy baits out.
We had a flat mullet bait out to Carolina head with the 2 fillets folded over on a steel trace. We're in a hole here and we were waiting for the tide to push for some fish to move in here.
This is at the end of the line. Actually quite a strong fighting fish. Took a bit of line and obviously very awake. Beautiful little spot, fish. Stunning eyes, can you look at that? It's a beautiful specimen. I think we should get it back in the water.
There we go. Mullet head got picked up. It looks like a raggy. Saw it thrashing when I set the hooks. Okay, this is on the Poseidon medium with a BG50 and 0.45 Kingfisher giant abrasion. I'm fishing a full steel trace, about a meter, 200 pounds, raggy trace with 2 nano Gamagachu octopus. And I had a flat mullet bait. Ooh, good fish. pressure. Let the fish dictate where he wants to go. Don't force him. You just fight him slowly, let him show you where he wants to go, and you just guide his nose in a direction. Keep the pressure, constant pressure. There he is. You feel the tail against the leader. Not a big raggy. It's a female raggy, small one. I reckon about 40-50 kilos. And the raggy is also known as the sand tiger. They're quite prolific in this area and all of South Africa really. Very young female fish.